Hey, so I still haven't done my editing just yet, so I think this is episode 7. Mr. Fantastic here with Dragon Age 2. Pretty excited. Been doing a lot of back to back recording here. Been having a lot of fun.
There's
Um,
not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
I don't care, Evelyn. I'm literally in the middle of talking. Thank you very much. So yeah, we're gonna try and I'm gonna probably try to record up to about episode 10-ish. Get it all uploaded tonight, or not tonight, maybe all uploaded tomorrow. Set up for each day to be uploaded. And then tomorrow I'm gonna start recording the Total War series again because we had our stupid recording error. I don't know why I'm telling you this on episode 7 because you guys are literally going to see this. I think sometime mid next week after all they're all up. So it'll be very interesting. Anyways, let's continue on. What the plan is for this episode is I'm gonna finish a couple quests, and then I'm also gonna accept a bunch of new quests as well.
There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear?
Oh, you have
Your
now.
post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
Well, what a charming fellow.
I don't have to like him, but he could at least listen. Bandits are dead. That's all that should matter. It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
I'm not gonna pay
This
that.
is probably a bad time to discuss my bill with him.
He'll jail you. I don't doubt that. The rest, though. Well, the duty roster will have my next patrol. Sounds like I'll have plenty of time to follow you around.
Okay.
Threaten my friends. Not letting that one go, Captain.
Let's figure out who.
Aveline.
Oh,
I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours.
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
are you sure you should have been
A
alone?
lone guard isn't much of a patrol.
Shouldn't need to be. That route was clear for weeks. First noise out of it was your big fight. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel.
Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
So
Ah.
the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush.
You're sure you want to pursue this? This is your superior we're talking about.
If a guard has been put at risk, a good captain would want to know why. And if he's not a good captain, I want to know why.
A messy way to pass information, and Brennan already sent it along.
Sweet.
Another guard is walking into the same trap. Brennan said Donick. A good man. Donick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
Perfect. So that's another one that'll be another Aveline mission. I wonder, did we get any? We didn't really get any friendship for that. Just kind of annoying. I mean, like I did do part of your loyalty mission. Whatever game. Okay, so this is the Viscount's son.
Insist if you must,
Yeah.
but Viscount Dumas will see no one. If you've news of Seamus, I will relay it to him.
Fine. Tell Dumas my scouts have tracked the boy and his Canary captor to the wounded coast. I'm taking a full company after them, and when I return, I expect him to make a show of the reward.
So many to deal with one Kunari seems excessive.
He may be Tal Vashoth. The Winters leave nothing to chance. Get out of my bloody way!
Somebody's having a great day.
Yes, what is it?
If this is about a rescue, that woman did not seem the type.
She is the type I feared we would attract. As I told the others, Viscount Dumas' son, Seamus, is missing. We suspect he was taken by a Kunari. If you would like to try your hand at securing his safe return, feel free. I have certainly granted no exclusivity to the Winters and their violent approach.
Yeah.
Ready the reward.
Declare it if you like, but the reward goes to whomever brings him back safe. A discussion you are welcome to have with the Winters, should you encounter them on the Wounded Coast.
Okay. Sweet. We got Aveline friendship there. That's perfect. Get out of my way, Mal.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
I don't care how long you've been waiting at all, actually. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna gather our party. I think maybe that will get rid of their injured status. Look at that. Simple. Okay, so we'll leave the area. Black Powder Promise. Let's go finish that off. We're gonna go talk to Map. Where is she? We have to go to our home in Lowtown. So anyways, we gotta finish Wayward Son. Dark Epiphany, I think, is a new one. But yeah, we're just gonna finish off a bunch of quests in this one. If we have time, we might start one, but I don't know if we'll have time. Like,
I
it's...
would like to know more about being a guard, Aveline.
Why do we all want to talk to Aveline?
I know, but it might help me not get caught.
Let me pass. I have business with the dwarf Javaris and your Arishok.
The short mouth, yes. Enter if you...
We got into the Qunari compound. This is our first time entering here, actually. So they sectioned off a section of the city. Haha. For, the Qunari when they landed. When their ships landed. So we get to go talk to... It's not really fun talking to the Karashok or whatever his name is. He's not the most exciting person to talk to. He twists a lot of things. I don't think it's here anyways, Arishok.
Ah, my right hand arrives.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Summon your Arishok. The bargain is done. About time you showed. I've been here for hours.
Look at how small that chair looks for how big he is.
Illustrious Arishok, I am here to report that your hated Talvashoth were felled, one and all. Right? Yes, they were.
Hmm?
So, I'm ready to open negotiations for the explosive powder, as we agreed.
No.
He's not getting it. Say something.
The Talvashoth camped at the Wounded Coast are dead. You won't honor your bargain.
There is no bargain to honor. His offer for the Gatlock was refused, so he invented a task to prove his worth, when he has none.
Jeez. He doesn't mince
Getting
words.
your outcasts killed.
But he still has his beard.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it hurts?
You hired someone more competent and now stand in their shadow pretending it is yours. You demean his accomplishment. Get out of my sight before I bother lifting my sword.
Nevertheless, you have benefited from his action.
Do you think we are unable to hunt our own outcasts? This was interference, nothing more.
So I get nothing for all this work?
If anything, we have been denied the righteous application.
Okay, buddy. See, that's what I mean. He twists
What
everything.
should I exact for that? Go, dwarf, before I begin my tally.
You may want to take this opportunity to go.
But he has to sell. It's a product. People want it.
There is no profit in empowering those not of the Qun. The means of creating the Gatlock is ours alone. It shall be dispensed only to our enemies, in the traditional manner.
Traditional
You
manner, huh?
are a frustrating people.
Hmm?
And
That
you're
is true.
fired. Sodding bunch of oxmen and dog lords. A whole lot.
Why
of
was I
them.
fired? What did I do against you?
You
Jackass.
will leave as well, human. There's no more coin for you here.
I didn't get any coin.
We have a purpose. Why do you bother me, human? Your
kind thinks selfishness and want are normal.
Don't care.
This city, all of it, leaves a bad taste.
You don't want to talk? We won't talk.
Hold.
That's what I thought, homie.
Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves.
Why are you still monologuing, man?
Festering. No order. No goal. You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random. A result of selfishness. I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. You turned from me. Do you turn as easily from all this chaos?
I feel like I like this one.
Why would anyone want to change it?
You like it?
It's a city of people living their lives, for good or ill.
Karistan are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned.
But who decides what the
other
Qun
they are
meant?
meant to be. But they are free to choose within that role to accept and succeed, or deny and die.
That's
Yours
not
is
a choice.
clear and defined. You allow chaos for good or ill, but one is clearly superior. Can you see how that certainty would benefit this whole city?
Sorry, I find myself distracted. Deny and die.
Yeah.
And yet you accept the random violence that plagues this nation. I wonder if the weaker of your citizens would be so close to certainty. Our role may have to change, if the Qun demands. I suspect we are done, human.
Let's ask about the
You
Getlock.
guard your powder carefully.
It is a tool that can only be allowed to exist under the ordered authority of the Qun.
Of course.
It could benefit many people.
And harm many more.
It does now. Just as swords benefit warriors, but are not given to children. Well, your children.
Okay.
I don't think Kirkwall would do well under military rule.
The rule of the Qun is not military. It is discipline and order.
It's the
How is
same.
that different?
Yeah, it's the same
To
thing.
your limited understanding, it is not. You fear soldiers that arrive to remove your pitiable vices.
It's not your
But they
decision,
do
homie.
not control Kunari. The Triumvirate divides and governs. One is nothing without the others.
Can you tell me about the other two parts?
No.
Now you're just being difficult.
I am no more equipped to explain than you are to understand. Arishok, Arigena, Ariqun, pillars of the Kunari, of the nation that must.
So Arshok is military,
There is but one way to
Arcune
know
is
these
faith,
things, human.
and Argoon is
I
probably
have yet to
political.
decide if it must be done.
Farewell.
Panahedan,
Yeah, I don't like them. I do not like him. He's very self-righteous. There's very few Kunari that I've ever met. Like, Sten was extremely self-righteous as well. Sten was a little bit more tortured, though. He was a little bit more dynamic. But for the most part, like, you don't really find nice Kunari. Shady merchandise. Can I not? Let's go check out the shady merchandise, but what I really, really wanted to go to is go to Meryl's house. But shady merchandise, I'd like to see what they have to sell.
I think this isn't a very nice part of Kirkwall.
Huh? Are you sure? What was your first hint? I don't really need to talk to the shady merchant. The Cruel Dagger. It's not bad. Not bad at all. It is a gold, though. That's pretty good. Okay, I think we're good, though. Like, I do like this, but...
Ask where anything came from.
Yeah, I know. I get it. Yeah, I don't think it's worth buying anything just there. Okay, so I wish that I could mark on the map, to be honest. It just make my life a lot easier. I really wish that they weren't so squishy. Even me, I'm pretty squishy. I guess I just have a lot more defense. Yeah, this is the way out. Where is...
By the Canary compound. They seem very angry.
They're always angry. They're always angry. Okay, so Lowtown... Darktown? No. Where is her house? Are we not in Lowtown right now? Are we at the docks? I think we're at the docks. That makes sense. Yeah, now we're in... No. Now we're in Lowtown.
Why don't you arrest us, Aveline?
What?
We break the law, I'm pretty sure. There are laws for almost everything. You're not a bad guard, are you?
No.
That's good. Is it because you're fond of Hawk? I kind of am.
How very nice for you. Keep it to yourself.
Oh.
I'd rather keep it with him.
Okay. Wow. Look at that. I've never heard that dialogue before.
Your son decided he'd rather be an elf than a Templar prisoner. He joined the Dalish.
What? But he is human. They did not even wish me to raise him among them. But they do value magic more than the men of Kirkwall. Perhaps he can have both.
I want to visit the Dalish as well to see how he's
As
doing.
I said, I have little money. But this is a Dalish ring that has been in...
Sweet. Got a ring. It's pretty good. Let's drop that there, and then the 3 mana stamina. I guess I'll just give it to her for now. Let's go talk to Meryl. She wanted us to visit, right? So this is our visit. And hi, how you doing? Does she have any codexes or anything for us first? She does. I don't know why she's reading stuff like this, though. Maybe just to, like, research? I think it's just research. Okay, cool. How you doing, Meryl? No, come here.
I didn't think you'd come.
Why wouldn't I?
I'll find something relatively clean for you to sit on.
Thanks, Meryl. I appreciate it.
Can I get you something to eat or drink? I have water.
Why, thank you. I'll take some water. Not even on a dare.
I came here to see you, Meryl. You don't have to fuss over me.
You're so kind. My first guest, and I'm already a terrible host.
No. You're fine.
I wanted to thank you for bringing me here, but I'm making a mess of it.
I'm sure I could think of a better way for you to thank me.
And I'm sure that I'm acting like a fool.
Oh, okay.
I haven't exactly had many friends. Not even among my own clan. This is... tricky.
What made you unpopular with the Dalish?
Being first to the Keeper, I was always a bit secluded. I studied magic and history while the others were learning the Via Tanadal.
Via Tanadal, what is that?
It's good that I left. I'd have made a terrible keeper. I was never that good with people.
It won't take long before you're the most popular girl in the alienage.
Mythal, I hope not. I'd managed to say something stupid in front of everyone and embarrass myself. Thank you for coming to visit me, Hawk. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, we got Meryl friendship, but there's another conversation she wants to have. Okay.
This city is amazing. Do you know I saw someone get mugged? Right outside. It was fascinating. Everything happens here all at once. How does anyone keep it all straight?
Yeah, muggings are fascinating.
Someone has jumped outside your door, and that's exciting.
It must be the alien agent. Hasn't happened to me yet, though. They must not like me.
Okay, bro. See, this is why I like it so much.
It's so busy here. So many things just get lost.
Do you miss the Dalish?
I miss Haren Pyval stories. The creaking of Aravels in the breeze. The city is so busy and confusing. And the elves here are not like my clan. But I'll get used to Kirkwall in time.
The Templars haven't found you, have they?
I've been careful, even among the Dalish. Keepers never work magic in public. And I think the Templars don't even see me. I'm just another elf in the alien.
Sweet.
Think of it like a game. You can pick up all the things people drop and overlook. Maybe count them.
I think they mostly drop garbage. I'm glad you came by. I needed someone to talk to.
Okay. Do we have another chat? No. Okay. Oh. A part 2, huh? Okay. Awesome. Now we can leave. So Meryl will want to talk to us continually as we do this, as we start like moving forward.
Maker's breath, you get more letters.
Yeah, I don't care how many letters you get. Proud Skyon of the Hawk family. I dare not contact you directly, but we have met before, and I know you to be a person of good character and unusual ability, and indulge me in a meeting outside the city for require your aid in a delicate task. As a token of good faith, I have enclosed a modest sum. There will be more waiting if you can help. Please come as soon as you receive this. If you do not, the lives of many innocents may be on my hands. Sincerely, a friend. Sweet.
I do. There's another one on the desk.
Yeah, like a modest sum. A very modest sum. 50 silver. Not even enough to pique my interest here. We got a bunch to accept here. We also have to talk to Varric. Like, there's a bunch that we still have to do, but I don't think we're going to accept them all at once.
Is the Keeper your mother? I left my clan when I was a child, to become Marathari's first.
So no.
Here you're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Ah, finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees. I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
The bone pit is had ominous.
Your first mistake was naming your mine the Bone Pit.
The locals named the mine. Those fools say it's cursed.
It's kind of living up to its name, isn't it?
That's why I hire Fereldens. They may be dull-witted, but they're not superstitious.
Mind what you say about my countrymen.
I was not referring to you, of course. My workers are a particularly desperate sort. They're lucky to work for me. Few in Kirkwall will
And then you'll
hire
treat them like
refugees.
absolute trash because they will.
What's the reward?
I will pay handsomely. The exact amount depends on what perils you face.
Yep, we'll take it.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year.
Maybe you should just
The
pay them
Bone
more
Pit is
then.
just outside the...
Okay. Like, it's just, I hate that. I don't feel bad for you losing that much money. Maybe you should be paying the people more. Ugh. Traditional list?
This
Ah.
favors my hands. Recognize it?
Okay, so let's look at the map here. So we have one here, one to pick up there, and then one to finish there, okay?
Aveline?
I think what we'll do is we'll focus on... Oh, Thinnerhill.
Huh. Well, I just lost a sovereign. Didn't think you'd stoop to our kind again. Indeed. Or are you not too proud to make some coin?
Pride usually hasn't been my downfall.
We shouldn't have taken Aveline for
Since you
this.
stormed off, we don't have anyone who can quite work your magic. If you know what I mean. I sent some men to fence a bit of cargo down at the dock. I'd pay good silver for the safe return of them, or the goods.
Okay.
Consider it a...
Good. Go to the docks tonight.
Okay. Yeah, Aveline really doesn't like our minor things that we do. She likes the major decisions we make usually, but I probably shouldn't have brought her along for stuff like this. But the thing is, like, I just need Aveline in the party until we get Fenris at the very least. She's a really good tank, though.
Dalish elf here?
Like a really good tank.
Sister.
Taffy? Taffy, here, girl.
No. Oh.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you.
I don't know if that's the way you start a
I've heard you
conversation.
have dealings with certain elements in the city. You can get things done on the sly.
On the yeah.
That's a fancy way to put it.
I am a magistrate in this city, and as such, I wish to hire you for a small, albeit important, job. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody.
Is this who I think it is?
Tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard.
Why is there such a clamor to
I think this is who I think this is. We're gonna do this
What
one
has he
next,
done?
actually.
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are...
I'll take the...
Bring the fugitive in. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of...
Okay. So yeah, we have a bunch of quests that we've accepted.
So tall. How do you suppose they take all those banners down to clean them?
I don't know if they do. I would assume they really don't. I don't know if you guys can hear... I hope you guys can't hear the sirens in the background. Because I am not good enough at editing to be able to take that type of stuff out later on. Not at all. Okay. So there's a quest here. Oh, I just have to hand in something for 50 silver, I think.
You're so lucky. How do you figure? I would have loved to have a brother and a mother and an uncle. It must be wonderful. You'd never be alone.
It is wonderful. Although it might be better without Uncle Gamlen.
Yeah, that's probably true. Uncle Gamlen hasn't really done a lot for anybody yet. Holy, this is a long one. See, this is why we're not reading it. Like, these are long ones. I would rather, to be honest, just watch a lore video and find out about all that stuff and have somebody else that has done all the reading explain it to me.
Look what I found. Your reason for living.
Bless my fool spirit, I never thought I'd see that again. Thank you.
Okay. Awesome. So I was going to do all those at the end, but it doesn't really matter. Let's just see if there's any more codexes, because like we are getting relatively close to a level just for codexes, which is nice. Very nice. I know Varric does have a quest for us as well, which we will do. Did you just say it would take away this burning itch? I don't know if that's what the maker's for, homie. Oh, that's a quest? Okay. Okay. So let's go look at our journal really quick. Companions? No. Main plot? No. Rumors? Okay. Lowtown, it's a secondary. I'm gonna do this one. I don't know what we do next. Is the magistrate one. We do have a few.
Please, Maker, take away this burning itch.
Yeah, okay. I'll never step foot in that brothel again. I wonder where you got the burning itch from, you dummy. Oh my god. The Maker. This is gonna be a long one. Oh no, not that long. Yeah, it's not that long, but still long. We're not going to level off these, that's for sure, but we're definitely going to get the experience. It all adds up. By the end of the game, it's pretty close to a level. If not a level by the end of the game, if you're finding all of them. So if we leave the area, is it just going to take us back, or do we get to actually choose? I really hope we get to choose. We do. Okay, so we have Lowtown, we have Dark Epiphany, we have a business discussion, we have a map, we have an errant letter, Locks of the Golden Fool, that's just a hand-in quest, we have Loose Ends, The Way It Should Be, and Shepherding Wolves, okay. We have the Bone Pit, which is going to be tough. The Wounded Coast Approach for an Act of Mercy, and the Unbidden Rescue. So we have a lot going on, and we haven't even, like, we still haven't even accepted all the quests that we can potentially accept. Let's go do this one.
I hear you're in need of a bit of help.
Ah, so you're the reinforcements the magistrate.
Oh, this isn't what I thought it was.
He's holed up in the ruins. Though I doubt
This is not the mission I thought it
Bastards
was.
to be brought in alive after all he's done? Just because it isn't you and your pretty little Shemlin children he's after.
Look at these guards. I doubt either of them has to worry about having pretty children.
That's not what I meant. The man you're after, he targets elves. He dragged my daughter into those ruins and killed her. I want him dead. My girl, Leah, she wasn't his first victim. Over the years, he's taken dozens of our children, and not once has he paid for his crimes.
How does this go unnoticed?
There must be some humans who would take offense to these disappearances.
We're nothing to them. Even if this murderer does finally go before the courts, the magistrate won't take our word over his.
A man who murders children won't survive long in the courts of Kirkwall.
No! Don't you understand? If you take him in, he'll be free again by nightfall.
You've so little faith in the law.
For all my damn coin, I'm still only an elf to these Shemlin. There'll be no justice for my girl in the courts of Kirkwall.
What do you say about all this?
Yes. What do you have to say?
They won't go in after him. They're stalling, trying to give the murdering bastard a chance to get away.
Oi now, elf. Like we said before, you're bleeding mad if you think we'll be going against
What were the magistrate's orders?
This murder...
Then that bastard will find...
Not wise, stranger. You try to take justice into your own hands, the magistrate will have your head.
Only if it's reported.
Well, we'll be quiet then.
Yep. I'm actually going to end it here. This is a really long one and not what I thought it was. So it's going to take us a little while to get through this. But we'll be back with episode 8. And we'll be doing the magistrate's orders at that point. So thank you guys for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. Loving it quite a bit. And hopefully we'll see you again pretty quick. Adios, mi amigos.